Good morning, children. Welcome to 5th Standard Social Science online class. Let us start with the first chapter, the globe. The globe. My mommy is taking her students to Denmark for a foreign exchange program. I got anxious. How is it going to be without you? She husked me up. Don't worry, dear. I am going to call you every day. Thanks to the international calling cards, we can speak to anyone sitting in any corner of the world. My dad received a call the next day at midnight. It was my mummy. She had reached. My dad asked her, "It is 8 o'clock here." I talked to her and she hung up. I was in a daze. "Daddy, is time different at different places?" He responded, "We are 4.5 hours ahead of Denmark. Each country follows its own time depending upon the longitude that passes through it. How can it be? Nothing made sense to me." Here, mother is a teacher. She is taking her students to a foreign country. So the child is asking her, she wants to take her students to Denmark. So the child is asking, "Now mummy, how can I speak to you? Where are you going? How can I live without you?" So what did the mother do? Mother hugged him and then the mother said, "Don't worry, dear, I am going to call you every day." So she said, "Even if I go to Denmark, I'll be in touch with you. Every day I'll be calling you." So now they are saying here, now wherever you are, whichever place you are, sitting in your place itself, you can talk to anybody, anywhere in the whole world. Why? Because there are these international calling cards which helps us to be in contact with anybody at any time, anywhere. So what happened? She reached Denmark and she called the child's father the next day, and that was midnight. Midnight means it is by 12:30 in the night. So it was the child's mother who had called from Denmark. So she wanted to give a message that she has already reached Denmark. And see, now the child's daddy is asking mother, "It is 8 o'clock here." The child's father is saying, "See, it was 8 o'clock where in India, but there it was 12:30. So he started speaking, the child's father started speaking, and child was really astonished. Time here is 8 o'clock, but there it is 12:30. So the child was surprised and asked the father, "Is there any changes between the time from each place to place or each country to country?" Then the father is explaining, each country follows its own time depending upon the longitude that passes through it. So there are the longitudes and the latitudes which passes from north to south and east to west. And this is all based on the movement of the earth. Sometimes what happens, it will be away from the sun and sometimes it will be near to the sun. So what happens here is, you can see this is the globe. So you can see the places here. The whole continents, 7 continents are there and the whole continents are in different places. This is the whole world. So all this blue part is showing the presence of water, the sea, and whereas only these places where there is different colors marking, they are nothing but the different countries. So what happens now, this is the axis. So you can see here inside, from there in the center, from here to here you can see an axis. So what happens, this earth is nothing but a planet. So what does a planet do? Planet will be rotating on its axis. You can see that here you see, from here to here it is passing. So what happens, it will be rotating. When it rotates, you can see the sunlight, supposing the sunlight is here, what happens when it rotates? Now this part will be very close to the sun, and as it goes on rotating, now this part when it comes here, that will be close to the sun. So what happens, the behind part and the side parts will have a different timings. So that is all based on the longitudes as well as the latitudes. So here what the father is saying, each country follows its own time depending upon the longitude that passes through it. So how can it be? Nothing made sense to me. So the child is saying, I didn't understand anything, Daddy. What does it mean? So now father is explaining it to the child about the globe. So this is a globe. You can see the movement here like this. Like this, what happens? It goes on rotating on its axis, and at the same time it will be rotating like this and moving around the sun. And that movement on the axis, that axis is called as the orbit, or it's an imaginary line. So like that, what happens? This earth will be rotating around the sun. Now, surface of the earth. Let us see about the surface of the earth. Huge land masses on the surface of the earth are called continents. I told you, I have shown you now. The blue color was indicating the presence of water, and the remaining other colors were showing about the land areas. So this land is again further converted into 7 continents. See, huge land masses on the surface of the earth are called continents. There are 7 continents. They are continuous expanses of land. That means it's nothing but expansion of land it is. There are 7 continents on the earth. In decreasing order of size, they are Asia. Means decreasing order of the size means based on the area. When you look at the area, Asia has got the highest area, whereas Australia has got the smallest area. So based on that, that means it is in the descending order from bigger to smaller. So in decreasing order of size, they are the 7 continents name are Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe and Australia. Continents are further divided into countries, states, cities, towns, villages, etc. All these things come. But mainly it is depending on the continents. So you can see the images. You can see here, these are the 7 continents. So when you look here, you can see North America, Europe, Asia, Africa, South America, Australia and Antarctica. When you look at this itself, you can make out which is the biggest continent. It is Asia. And in Asia only we have got our India. You can see here this part, southern part. This part is called the India, which is in the Asia continent. So area-wise you can see this is largest as well as this one. If you see, this is the smallest. Australia is the smallest. Now you can see how this India is been divided into different places. So you can see this area which is surrounding here. You can see what is this? This is nothing but water. So that is why we call this as a peninsula, because 3 sides it is covered with water and only one side you can see the land. So here you can see at the west you can see Arabian Sea, south you can see Indian Ocean, and in the east you can see Bay of Bengal, and top you know it is Himalayas. So let us stop it here children. I will continue in the next class.